Yes, people, we keep it moving and we keep improving. Today, we're going to talk about how your emotions are making you fat. Every choice we make, everything we decide regarding what we do outside our home is connected to food and our emotions. No matter what you say, you wouldn't know it, but you will today subconsciously. So, let me give you an example. If you're going to Asda to do a food shop with your partner and your kids and you're shopping around, a lot of these supermarkets now have a McDonald's or a Burger King connected to the supermarket. Naturally, after that food shop, your kids are going to be screaming, "Mom, Dad, can I get a McDonald's?" 9 times out of 10, you will go to that McDonald's and get them a Happy Meal or whatever, and naturally you're going to either go into their meal or buy yourself one. This is all planned, people. This is how this industry works. You know what I mean? If you're on a date night or going over to a female's house, or a female's coming over to your house, and you're going to watch Netflix, subconsciously straight away, you're not going to cook a healthy meal and chill. You're going to order a pizza, a takeout, and chill and watch Netflix with your popcorn, your crisp, or your pizza or whatever. This is how the industry works. They play with your emotions. Netflix is connected to eating food. How many people watch a program or watch a film indoors with their partner without going in that cupboard and getting a snack? Oh, wait. That's what I thought. And these play with your emotions. When you master these emotions, you'll be far and you'll get lean in no time. It's a hard one. It's all around us. Through the year, we have Easter. What's associated with Easter? Easter eggs. As soon as Christmas is finished, Easter eggs are out in January, end of Jan. They're in the shop straight away. Halloween, it's all sweets. Pancake Day, it's all sugar. Christmas, you got your box of roses, your quality streets, your celebrations, your heroes. All these things are connected to play with your emotions. How many people around Christmas go into Morrison's or go to Asda and overbuy these massive selection tubs? So my point I'm trying to say to you people, your emotions, you've got to learn to control them. How many people that catch a train to work in the morning? Most of the train stations now, when you go there, have either got a Greg's in there, a Costa, a Starbucks, some sort of form of food. You go to New Street Station in Birmingham, what do you see? Everything surrounded by that is food. As soon as you get off that train, again, your emotions, you smell food, you see food. You're not even hungry, it's just that out of boredom. You know what, I want to try something. Let's sit down and have a coffee. I've done it. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm weak at it. I'll come off a train in New Street, go to Cafe Nero, have a cappuccino, have a latte. I've done it in my time. So this is how they get you and entice you and play with your emotions. Even when you're upset and sad, you've got to learn, when you're sad, don't go to food. When you're happy, don't resort to food. When you're angry, don't resort to food. You've got to learn how to control your emotions. This is how all these businesses, these food industries make so much money, because they know how to play with your emotions. Why do you think Starbucks, Costa, McDonald's, Burger King are planted all around by petrol stations now? They're by train stations, because they know when you stop off at how many service stations have you drove past and you see either a Burger King, a KFC, or a McDonald's? Starbucks, Costa. It's all around us. It's impossible to even avoid it. And all these places are sugary shit. I'll give you another example. I think 2014, I had a Mercedes at the time and it needed servicing. So I took it to Mercedes, sat down for a bit. They offered me a coffee. They go, "Daniel Barrett, go make yourself a coffee." I go make myself a coffee now. What do I see by the machine that they're giving out free? You get little Biscoff biscuits. This is the first time I tried Biscoff, and the biscuits taste amazing. And that's like, it sounds silly, but that's a sample for your taste buds to buy their stuff later on. It sounds very silly, but these little things are planted everywhere to get your taste buds firing, to get addicted to these things. It's all a plan, people. Every petrol station now, there's a Costa in it, or a Starbucks, or a Subway. Am I lying, people? And all these things are naturally connected with our emotions. You're probably thinking, what does he mean? My emotions. If you go to a petrol station, naturally, how many people pick up a chocolate bar, a packet of crisps, go to Subway, get himself a Costa, a Starbucks or a Greggs when I go to a petrol station? How many times when you go to the service station, the services to get petrol, do you stop off with the kids and think, you know what, I'm going to get a snack or get something to eat? And it's 9 times out of 10, because it is what it is. It's sugary, processed shit. And it's not just your fault, people. It's planted all around us. It's hard to avoid it and get away from it. But what I'm trying to say is, find a way to avoid it and not connect your emotions to it. If you're going food shopping, you go food shopping and come back home. That's it. Don't get enticed by a McDonald's because it's planted next door. Don't make your kids break you to eat that food. Go back home and cook your food. I'm not trying to be morbid, people, or be horrible, but if you've got fat loss goals, you've got to learn how to control these emotions, because they will play with them all year round. Like I said to you, we've got Easter and we've got Christmas coming up. I'll do a video about that, how to control yourself over Christmas. After Christmas, we've got, I think is it Shrove Tuesday, Pancake Day. We've got Easter. Then it will be Halloween again. And then back to Christmas. All these things, every event I just mentioned then, is all sugar based. It's all sugar based. And it's there to mess and F with your emotions and that connection. And again, this is why these companies are so rich and multi-billion-pound companies, because they know how to entice you to buy their goods. I think someone's only just finished a month or so ago, those Christmas flipping event calendars and flipping boxes of celebrations and whatever in my supermarket from end of August, September. You get what I'm saying? It came at the same time of Halloween stuff. How is Halloween and flipping Christmas stuff out at the same time? And what do you think they do when all these things don't sell after the event? They drop them half price and people will stock up on them saying, oh, they're cheap, let's go and get some more. This is what I'm saying, people. Like, every event around all year, I'm not sitting here saying to you not to treat yourself and indulge here and there, but don't get caught up in a trap because you see it every day in front of you that you have to always indulge. Avoid that vending machine at work. Avoid the Greggs at the train station. Avoid the McDonald's next door to Asda. You get what I'm saying? Avoid these things. They're just distractions to get you off your goals. It's facts. They're like I said, when I was growing up in my younger days, in the 90s, whatever, I could walk around and you would rarely see a McDonald's and a KFC. I think there's probably one or two in like a 5-6 mile radius where I lived. Now I can leave my house now and I think there's 1, 2. I've got about 4 McDonald's. I've got about 2 KFCs. I've got 2 Starbucks surrounded by me in probably a 3-mile radius. That's ridiculous. And I'm not even lying. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not lying. I can drive up the road that way. There's a few McDonald's. I can drive that way. There's one straight in front of me. There's a Starbucks. There's another Starbucks. There's a few Greggs. It's getting, and this is what I'm saying. Why do you think these companies are growing so fast? They're not getting bankrupt. It's because you lot are getting enticed and falling for it. This is all facts, people. It's all facts. I'm not here lying to you. I don't know what area you're from, where you're watching this, but I guarantee you, if you're from the UK somewhere, if you go outside your house and you've got a car and drive 3 miles that way and 3 miles that way in a radius, I guarantee you will drive past a KFC, a McDonald's, a Burger King's, a service station, a Greggs, a petrol station that's got a Costa or a flipping Subway on it. They're everywhere. And I know, like I said to you, it's hard, but these are the cycles you have to break. It took me a while to break them. When I was in my younger days hanging around with my friends, if one of my friends picked me up, it's inevitable. We're going through a drive-through or we're stopping off to eat. Even if we didn't want to eat, it's just a thing to do. And that's another emotion. When you're young, you're just driving around, let's go for a drive-through. Don't just do things for the sake of doing it. You got to control those emotions, people. This is facts. Like, Google it. Google the radius of where you live and how many Starbucks or McDonald's and near you, and I guarantee them the map will come up and there's about 7 surrounding you. I'm not lying. Like I said, these people know how to play with your emotions and how to connect with you. I just told you a story about the Mercedes getting my car serviced. I had a coffee and there was loads of Biscoff biscuits, like samples, all surrounded by the coffee machine, so you can have. It's inevitable. I tasted them and I've never tasted Biscoff before. The biscuit tastes nice, and from then, I like Biscoff. Sometimes on my little messy day, I'll have a Biscoff chocolate. And that's I got enticed to that from 2014. We're in 2024. The food industry is like drugs. They give out samples everywhere to get you addicted to their brand, to their company. How many people out there have been to McDonald's once and never ever been again? Oh wait. How many people have been to Greg's and never been again? I'm just saying. How many people have gone to a service station and had a Starbucks and never been again? How many service stations are there on your route on the motorway? Anywhere you go on the M1, M42, the M6, there's about 6 service stations. All of them are stacked up with Burger King, KFC, McDonald's, Subway, something. And all I'm saying to you is, I'm not saying you can't go out occasionally, and I'm not saying not to stop and have a coffee. I'm just saying be aware of your surroundings and control the emotions. These brands naturally have a connection to them. If you see a Starbucks, oh, let's go Starbucks. Let's get a coffee. Oh, we're nearly by McDonald's. I haven't since we left home. Whatever. Get your mind in a place where you've had your breakfast, you've had your lunch. If you're going out, you don't need no extra food. You don't need it, people. So control them emotions. Christmas, Halloween, Easter, all these events that come up. I'm not saying you can't have an Easter egg, but I'm just saying control your emotions in that time. Don't have 4 or 5 eggs. Have the one, call it a day. Halloween, don't need to get involved in Halloween. We're adults. Leave it for the kids, let them have a little run around. We don't need to start indulging in the kids' sweets to pick up from flipping knocking each door. Christmas time, you have family around, I get it. You have a glass of Baileys, you're all chilling and eating, we're all having a laugh and joke, watching Home Alone, I get it. But just keep your celebrations limited. Keep those heroes limited. Just because it's Christmas, don't kill your gains, what you've done for the year. Take it easy. That's what you need to learn, people. And I've learned this later on in my life. I used to think in my head, I've trained hard all year, Christmas is here. You know what? I don't care what nobody says. I'm going for it. Go to my nan's. Mutton, rice, lamb chops, boiled dumplings, fried dumplings, Guinness punch, Baileys. I used to have snowballs, if you know what they are. I'm probably too old saying that, snowballs. I used to leave there after the holidays, after Christmas, Boxing Day. This is how I used to do it when I was a kid. You got Christmas Day, you stuff your face. Boxing Day, you stuff your face. Whatever's left over through them other days, you pick, you carry on eating. New Year's Eve, you stuff your face. New Year's Day, you stuff your face. So for that whole week, from the 25th all the way to the 1st of Jan to the 2nd of Jan, it's an absolute palaver. I'm absolutely stuffed. Christmas is one day. So I'm not saying not to enjoy that one day with your family and loved ones, but don't make it go into a full week binge of drinking litres of Baileys, eating the whole turkey crown, eating the whole frigging bowl of fried dumplings, eating everything, eating the box of celebrations. Control those emotions. It's a family event to get together, chill with your loved ones. It's not a pig fest. So I'm not saying don't enjoy your Christmas dinner, but just enjoy your Christmas dinner. Enjoy your pudding. You don't have seconds, thirds, fourths and fifths. If you've got a long drive on the motorway, you don't have to stop at every service station and eat. Fill up your tank and crack on. If you're having a coffee, get an Americano or get some milk in it. It doesn't need to be full of sugar. Or do you want some chocolate on top of your cappuccino, Mr. Barrett? No thanks. You sure? Yes. Don't want it. I'm okay. Does this make sense, people? Control those emotions and you will shed body fat. It's all great doing the regime at home, going to the gym, eating your food, everything's on point and great. But it's about when we get outside and we're involved with other people, you've got to learn how to control yourself and control your emotions. I told you I had a friend here a couple of weeks ago. I was eating my cod and my sauerkraut, chilling. He ordered the Chinese. He had a bag of crisps, he's eating Chinese, and I never had none. You want some, Dan? I'm good. Didn't ask me again because he knows. Shouldn't ask me anyway because he knows what I'm on, but I'm good. I didn't break what I'm doing and get involved with my friends here. We're chilling, we're laughing, we're joking. You know what? I'm going to have half of his Chinese. Didn't have it. And that's when you know you're on point and you're serious. So again, people, don't make your emotions make you put on that body fat. Control your emotions and that fat will shed off. And like I said, the regime, eating the food, going to the gym is the easy bit. It's about if you're going on a date with a female, or if you're going out with loved ones, if you're going out to a certain event, how do you control yourself around people and at the event? Control that and you've mastered how to drop body fat. Control those emotions, people. Be extraordinary and dare to be different.